I love to take walks through nature. It helps me clear my head and get me some free cardio. I live in a pretty rural part of the American South, so it's a very reclusive place away from most noise and people. Not much goes on around here. Yesterday, I went for another walk. It was very routine and nothing was too out of the ordinary. Walking through the trees, however, I started noticing something was unorthodox about the wildlife. There usually is a bunch out here: deers, bears, coyotes, birds, squirrels. Nothing too atypical. I love walking down the trails and seeing all the tracks left through the night and listening to the singing birds and bouncing squirrels. Today there was an odd stillness. I walked through a usual trail I take, deep in the sticks, and noticed there was nothing. No wildlife, not a bird, squirrel, or odd flock of turkey. Nothing. Maybe something was in the area, I figured. A predator? I carried on with my attention alert. But as I wandered, I didn't spot a single track. There was no deer, no turkey, nothing. Not a paw marked in the dirt. I thought maybe there was some poachers or loggers or some kind of human activity nearby. But in all 20 years of living here, I've never come across someone doing something like that. Perhaps today was the day, I figured, and maybe they were still here. I always carry some defense. You never know what you'll find out here, and maybe I could catch them red-handed. I continued with my eyes darting and hand close to my hip. The trail led to a large rock perched on a hill in a clearing. The path looped around the rock and was my turn around back home. It had to be there since the dawn of man, older than any tree that grew in those woods. And as I approached the rock, I noticed something different. There was something etched into it. I've been past here probably a couple hundred times. Last time just a week before, and I've never noticed this in my life. It was odd symbols, none that I've ever seen before. It left me enamored. They were very clear, fine lines, like drawn in with a laser. I took a photo to see if I could find anything about it when I got home. As I started to turn my way back, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye. Blood. It seeped from the text, down the face of the stone. I didn't understand. How the hell could the rock be bleeding? I still don't know, but it scared the hell out of me. I hightailed back home and looked at the photo. When I did, I thought I was going absolutely insane. It was just a blank rock. I couldn't sleep that night. It was like something was watching me. I swear, like some sleep paralysis demon was in my room waiting for me to shut my eyes to steal my life away. I finally managed to be tired enough to pass out and had a dream. It was of God. God showed me the rock. He showed me the text. He told me it was his final commandments. He told me it was his goodbye. I couldn't tell you what he looked like. It's like out of some Lovecraft novel. Too hard to explain. More like a feeling of him. It was so vivid. I've never had a dream like that before. I woke up and would have written it off as some bizarre, fantastical visage of my imagination. But it wasn't. Because when I woke up, I was writing something on the wall. It was the same symbols on the rock. They weren't burned into my head or anything. I could barely remember the first line, and I was carving it with my nails. I was in absolute horror and in tremendous pain. My fingers were sopping with blood. Something was egging me though. I had to know what they said. I don't know why. I didn't want to know. Either some manic scrambling or the actual words of God himself. Either way, it was something I didn't want to even look at, but I had to. I finally found the symbols online. Hebrew. I don't know Hebrew. Hell, I rarely read the whole Bible. I'm not a religious person. I always thought it was some cooked up superpower struggle, but I carved Hebrew into my walls with my goddamn nails. I managed to translate it to English and read it all to myself. It was the last commandments. They were really the last words from God. I felt everything he said. It was this feeling with that and the dream. I just knew it was something very bad. I'm not going to type it all into this post. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm going to hit post on this message. And I'm abandoning you. Believe me, I'm saving you the trouble of knowing what I now know. And there is no way in this world I'm staying long enough to see what I saw. His final plan. I can't take the writing off the wall. He won't let me. Please, if they find it, don't read it. Seek sanctuary in nothing. Sanctuary is long gone. May the devil save you all. Goodbye.